AI could easily replace you. But when you integrate that software with hardware and there's accuracy and there's safety, my brother, my sister, it's no hope. Who's making all this profit? Because to power these robots, all you have to do is just plug it in. Electricity bill, that's it. Plug it in. The models are there. And the more it does those tasks, by reinforcement learning, it becomes more and more proficient and efficient.
China have already replaced with AI robots, which we saw on our recent trip to China. Firstly, when we ordered room service in the hotel where we were staying, they had replaced some hotel workers with room service robots, which picks up the food from the kitchen.
Nice.
It takes the elevator by itself by choosing the floor number and delivers the food to your hotel room. Secondly, when we visited a Chinese car showroom, they've replaced drivers as Chinese cars now come with this, the latest AI LiDAR tech, which is built in for full autonomous driving. This AI system also self-parked our car with no driver at the wheel. In fact, there's our driver.
This is taking the guy out of the job. These guys who collect keys and then help you park your car or whatever at the car dealership, help you move the car. This is all, this is profit for the business and no job for the Joe who had that job. My condolences, man, but it is what it is.
Watching her car reverse into the parking space with accuracy. And even unlocking the car is AI powered. I just made a fist near the door handle and it opened. Inside the...
Wait. What do we want to do again? Everything is so easy. I go fat oh. Let's hear.
The cars, you have reclining massage chairs and a full dashboard of screens, where we watched a movie on the way to the hotel. And while the world waits for Tesla and Elon Musk, China's already there. Thirdly, China have replaced baristas with coffee shops now using AI robots.
I like
to
this
make
guy's
and
collection.
serve you your coffee
Giving
with
you
no
evidence.
humans in sight. And finally, at number 4, Chinese AI robots are now plastering, painting, and tiling walls.
I just said this in the last video.
We've gone through these revolutions before, farmers with plows in the fields. And I think we've got about 6 years before.
The challenge will be fulfillment. How do you derive fulfillment and meaning in life?
So all of this is leading to, and it's a term you just mentioned, what is called the transhuman movement. And this is a new term. It means different things to different people.
They're coming for everything. This is obvious. They are coming for everything. Because AI, soft jobs that require some level of automation in a soft world, maybe you're a programmer or something, AI could easily replace you. But when you integrate that software with hardware and there's accuracy and there's safety, my brother, my sister, there's no hope. Who's making all this profit? Because to power these robots, all you have to do is just plug it in. Electricity bill, that's it. Plug it in. The models are there. And the more it does those tasks, by reinforcement learning, it becomes more and more proficient and efficient compared to the human being. There's no fatigue. There's no sick leave. There's no, I'm not doing overtime. There's no, I don't like my colleague Chanel, or I don't like my boss, Joe or whoever. It's just do the job with accuracy and speed. People are going to be losing their jobs. This is wild.
We have started doing practical things, like because AI is going to be very good at designing cyber attacks, I don't think the Canadian banks are safe anymore.
Whoa.
So Canadian banks are about as safe as you can get. They're very well regulated compared with US banks. So I actually now spread my money between 3 banks.
Wow. Yes, I think he's the creator of the ResNet 2012. He worked in Google. I'm not too sure it looks like him, but that's not the point. The point is that there's a risk, there's a threat. We're seeing that from what he's saying, that AI is able to mimic people's security systems and then find ways to breach it. Steal data, move money or whatever, infect their systems, and put in all these viruses and worms. I've seen videos, I've seen events where some people could actually build an AI app that could track you and steal your information. These things are becoming very, very and highly prevalent these days. The threats are high, the risks are imminent. We've got to do something about this.
And this is scary because I developed this skill over 20 years. I just, boom, look at an x-ray and say, oh, here we go. We have right middle lobe pneumonia, maybe left upper lobe consolidation. Patient is very sick. She has bilateral pneumonia. We need to take care of her.
That's jargon.
Here comes AI,
okay.
and of course, they pick it up in a second. So now you don't need professional eyes to look at these X-rays. You just
This is what we're talking about. People are going to be losing their jobs en masse. Tradespeople are going to be having a hard time. I hope there's no revolution. I hope nobody comes shooting down these AI robots or whatever. But yeah, I'm just, kidding. But the reality is obvious. These machines are outperforming us. They are outperforming us. They are doing magical things. And I call them the magical defiance to statistical theories. If you read my papers, you would see that I somehow find a way to insert that so that people would know that this is magical. They defy statistics, but they work. They work. And we are, on the one hand, we're inspired and, happy about it. But on the other hand, again, the risks abound. People are going to be losing it. If a professional like this is able to lose his job, I wonder who's going to have their jobs at the end of the day. Specialist roles are going to be non-existent. Programmers are losing their jobs. AI is able to create softwares and build websites within seconds, build pipelines, debug, troubleshoot within seconds. These were things that humans would take time to, figure out, however they do it. And there are lots of jobs, including this. And my take is that you see all those jobs, those menial jobs that don't require some form of advanced specialty or whatever. Those are the jobs that are going to be retained. Those handheld jobs, plumbers, construction workers, electricians, these type of jobs are going to at least linger until at least we have robots that are AI enabled that can do those jobs. My take, we're heading for doom. I don't know, but
just have artificial intelligence and they picked up the pneumonia.
Wow.
So I'm going to be applying to McDonald's soon. I hope they have
He's not wrong.
That laugh. I wish I was there present. Look at the laugh. Let's hear the host.
Let me tell you, we had one of our kids get a pencil stabbed into the finger, took the picture, put in ChatGPT, came out on a breakdown. Literally, we're going back and forth, just taking pictures and posting it. And it's giving it to you right there. You can do that with a contract. You can do that with a lot of different things nowadays. He's not lying. And that's ChatGPT, $19 a month.
Oh boy, $19 a month. That's for the premium though. And that's for the premium. Just pay that. And it's wild that people are able to do this. It's wild that I myself talking, I'm able to do some of these things, right? But I can tell you there's hope. At the end of the day, these things need to be regulated. There's no scare yet. There's no policies in place. And on the one hand, while we're clamoring for regulate AI, and I'm hearing, not sure, that there's been a postponement of regulating AI in the US to the next 10 years. I can understand why, because they're still trying to find a good balance between humans and AI, and try to give people the room to also keep their jobs so that it naturally goes naturally. We would transition naturally instead of just hopping into it right after COVID. It doesn't make sense. So, but it's inevitable. We will get there. We will get there. But overall, I mean, it's not that safe. It's not fair. It's not fair that a $19 technology can fire me from my job. It's not fair. The government has got to do something about it. The onus is on us. Protect yourself. Be careful how you use AI. Protect your banks. Protect your, data, whatever it is you're running, especially your money, because I'm not about to give people my own money. That's why I'll be closing the clip. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'll see you again in another video. Ciao.